What is up, guys? It is Pup, your coach of the not Green Bay Drillbers in this draft league. We're the Las Vegas Rose Raiders, actually. And today we are preparing for a game, week 1 of the Pokemon Sports League. So this is very much like NFL-esque, where we have a draft and we can assign contracts to Pokemon. We can steal other Pokemon by paying a higher price. That's why I spent 20 points on Victini and 20 points on Raging Bolt instead of like 14. So it's a pretty fun league. I think it's only like 6 weeks per season, so it should be really fun. But let's get right into our builder for week 1. We're gonna have on our team, we have Terrapagos, Raging Bolt, Victini, Enamorous Therian, Regidrago, Runerigus, Fortress, Tauros, Agua, Minior, Leavanny, and Barraskewda. On the opponent's team, we're going to be facing the Annihilape, Weavile, Milotic, Iron Crown, Iron Thorns, Rillaboom, Tinkaton, Crobat, Alolan Ninetales, Nidoking, and Meganium. So something really important to mention right off the bat is that they cannot run any weather or terrain. That's banned in here. So Rillaboom is now not very good, and Ninetales Alola is now like a 4-point Pokemon. And the Terra rules in this league are a little bit interesting. I mostly have them off the top of my head. I think a 7 and 8-point Pokemon can Terra into a non-stab type. 4 through 6 can Terra into any type except for Stellar. And then 1 through 3-point Pokemon can use Terra Blast as well as Terra Stellar. So that means on our team we have Minior, which can Terra into a non-stab type, I'm pretty sure. And same for Tauros. And then Leavanny can do whatever. I think that's it. Maybe Fortress is able to. Doesn't really matter, because we're going to be starting off with Minior. Got the violet one because, you know, I love purple. With the White Herb, Shields down, Shell Smash, Acrobatics, Earthquake, and Substitute. I only need Acro and Earthquake to destroy their team unless they're like a Terra something. So I think they can Terra Ninetales and Meganium, and that might be it. Maybe Tinkaton. So the only thing I would be worried about is them resisting a hit with like a Ninetales, Terra Steel or something in front of my Acrobatics, and then they take me out. But I have Terra Water for that. So if they're running Blizzard or Moonblast, it shouldn't hit me as hard. And yeah, so this Shell Smash set just sweeps without Terra. I'm not 100% sure what to set it up on. Meganium for sure probably can. Rillaboom, Milotic without a Scald Burn. Terra Water is also for the Weavile, so you can't just destroy me with Ice Shard. But yeah, we just have max attack, max speed, adamant nature, so we don't need the extra speed. Next up, we're gonna go Terrapagos. So he's running Terra Shift, so he's gonna turn into the Terrestrial form on entry, which has base 600. So it's a little bit better than these stats that you see right here. This is gonna be my specially defensive wall. This thing is here for Nidoking because Nidoking destroys my team. It's also really good into the Iron Crown and the Ninetales. And I have Stealth Rock, Toxic, Rapid Spin, and Roar. And so it's really just like a wall that can spin in case they want to bring Stealth Rocks. I mean, I doubt they will. But Rapid Spin also, it does decent damage, does like a quarter to like a Nidoking. And it will also boost my speed, so I can outspeed it. And Roar is there for the Annihilape if they try to set up, and also Toxic it. Next up, we're going to have Victini, Choice Scarfed. This is a very, very normal Victini spread. Got Adamant with 240 speed. Just making sure I outspeed a Crobat, and then a Scarfed Nidoking as well. a little bit in HP, running V-Create, Bolt Strike, U-Turn, and Blaze Kick. So V-Create, it lowers your defense, special defense, and speed by 1 when you use it. So if I don't want to do that, then I can just click Blaze Kick. And it's going to have 99% accuracy because of Victory Star, 10% chance of burn, and high crit ratio. So I could definitely use this late game when I'm ready to sweep, because their team is extremely weak to Blaze Kick and V-Create, with the only thing that wants to take anything from this Pokemon being Milotic, which still gets destroyed by Bolt Strike. So late game, this Pokemon's definitely going to be a sweeper. Next we got Raging Bolt, running a Shucca Berry for the Nidoking. Also, they could probably run Earthquake on Iron Thorns. We got Photosynthesis with Thunderclap, Thunderbolt, Draco Meteor, and Dragon Pulse. So Draco Meteor destroys their team with so much investment. Thunderclap will destroy a Crobat and a Weavile. It's also good against a Iron Crown that's setting up Calm Minds or autonomizes or whatever it gets. I brought Dragon Pulse just in case I want to try to hit something multiple times like a Nidoking. Can't hit it with Thunderbolt, so I hit it with a couple Dragon Pulses or Draco. And our EV spread here is a bunch of special attack and HP, and then a little bit of speed. We're going to get up to 201. Kind of forget where that gets us. Well, it's going to outspeed a Milotic, but I expect Milotic to put a little bit of speed in. So an unboosted Milotic will be at 198. If I try to speed creep them at 199, they can speed creep me back at 200, so I went 201. Now, not really losing out on much, just a couple points of HP, so thought that it would definitely be a big deal to outspeed them. Next, we're going to have Fortress with a Rocky Helmet, Sturdy, Thunderwave, Gyro Ball, Spikes, and Volt Switch. So Thunderwave is really good to control the speed in this game. If I get stuff slowed down, then even a Raging Bolt can outspeed a lot. And this Pokemon does good work into everything fast on their team. So I can switch in on Crobat, I can switch in on Weavile, I can switch in on Ninetales, unless they're like, I mean, they could be Terra Fire, but I don't think they have Fire move to hit me with, and no Terra Blast. So Gyro Ball just destroys them. Thunderwave, I can use that on Annihilape if I would like, but it's really for limiting their speed. And Spikes are just pretty decent against their team. They only have a 1 Defogger in Crobat, which definitely does not want to come in all the time to get rid of hazards. And then we just have Max Defense, take on the Weavile and Crobat. It also completely walls Rillaboom. Nothing it can do. And last, we're going to have the Aqua Tauros rocking Intimidate with the Assault Vest. So the Assault Vest makes sure that I can live any one hit from Nidoking. Pretty sure I live a Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure. But it also can live a Moonblast from Ninetales. Probably lives some sort of Psychic move from Iron Crown, I think. Not 100% sure. But this thing can one-shot a lot of Pokemon on their team. You got Close Combat, Wave Crash, Trailblaze, and Aqua Jet. I'm running max speed. I really need to outspeed the Iron Crown, so I couldn't waste any points away. And Trailblaze, if I get one up, I should outspeed their entire team and destroy everything if it has even like 20% chip on it. I think I killed Crobat, Weavile, Ninetales, Iron Crown, at least with like 20% or less chip. I even 2-hit KO Milotic with Close Combat if they are especially defensive. So I thought this was a pretty good bring into them. I thought about bringing Regidrago, but they have 2 fairy types on their team. And I mean, I feel like Tinkaton's probably going to come, and Regidrago can't really do too much into that. Even if I Terra, Barraskewda could be good because it outspeeds everything on their team, but I thought the Aqua Tauros just does way too much damage And Bearscuda gets walled by Milotic, whereas the Tauros can two-shot it. Thought about bringing in Namorous as well, but their Nidoking is such a big threat, and it completely one-shots me with Sludge Wave too, if they are a modest Life Orb set. And so I didn't think I could bring that either. It also does not do very well against the Weavile. So hopefully I brought the right team for them. I'm definitely expecting Weavile, Annihilate, Nidoking, Milotic, and then probably Crobat and Iron Crown, but I'm not 100% sure, and we'll see what they bring. So thank you guys for watching this team builder, and I'll see you in the battle. Alright, what is up guys? Here's our battle. See what they brought. They have Annihilate, Iron Thorns, Rillaboom, Tinkaton, Weavile, and Nidoking. So definitely a very interesting team here. I don't know, I feel like we have definitely some room for Minior here. Worried about Nice Shard obviously, but it's really not too bad. I could definitely see Iron Thorns leading. I could see Rillaboom leading, Tinka. Let's see, if they lead Iron Thorns, I'm Tauros. I have a chance to just straight up kill them with Close Combat or Wave Crash. So I think I would just go Tauros straight off the bat. It's actually really good in this matchup. If I get a speed boost up, I can just destroy their team. I am very worried about the Nidoking though, so I definitely have to keep my Terrapagos healthy to be able to take a hit. I have Assault Vest on this thing so I can take a hit. What do they lead with? Iron Thorns, okay. Now, I'm just thinking Wave Crash, but I could Close Combat. If they're like, let's see. If they're like a hazard lead, then I probably do not kill. But they might not kill me back either. So I think I can click Trailblaze here. Let's try that. Click Trailblaze. They go Rilla straight off the bat. And they are Overgrow. They're not Grassy Surge. I doubt that that's on purpose. Close Combat does insane damage, but I should just go out to Fortress. Probably knock off my Rocky Helmet, but that's alright. I wonder if they're Overgrow on purpose. Can't be, right? Oh well. They just go for knock off the helmet. And I'm just gonna Thunder Wave something. Well, okay, unless Nidoking comes in, that would be horrible. But I feel like Thunder Wave against everything else on their team is really good. It could go back to Godzilla. You know, if you go Nidoking, Gyro Ball is doing a good chunk. If you go Iron Thorns, Gyro Ball's not doing too much. Let me just get up a spike, I guess. They could go Nidoking, then go if they go Nidoking, I just go Terrapagos. Get my wall up here. And they're actually physical, which is interesting. Fire Punch. That is definitely a interesting set. And I can threaten them with a lot of moves here, but I mean, they don't know that I don't have anything for them. So I'm just going to set up rocks. They could Superpower, which would do a lot, but they just go out to Annihilate. Set up the rocks. It would suck if they're sub here, but I just can Toxic them. They cannot kill me in one shot. And getting Toxic on this thing would be huge. If they do set up sub, then I just roar. And they U-turn. So, I know they might go out into Iron Thorns. They do. Okay, that's fine. I land the Toxic. And actually, that's pretty good. They can set up spikes and stealth rocks on me. They definitely might outspeed, so I could rapid spin. But it also could just be a good turn to go hard Tauros. Because if I go hard Tauros, then I can just fire off close combat. Or a wave crash and just get a kill. So I'm going to do that, make the aggressive play. We'll see what they end up doing. Get Intimidate off. They Supercell Slam, which is a really good play. Yeah, that is a very, very good play. And now here, I can close combat, but I'm worried about the Annihilate coming in because it should be so obvious that I close combat here. So I'm going to Wave Crash. Yeah. I feel like they might go Annihilate, expecting that close combat because it hits everything on their team very, very hard. And that was a good play by them, but it still worked out fine. Yeah, we could take out that thing, so I don't think they're going to have any hazards. We also don't get destroyed by anything coming in. Annihilate could definitely be scarfed. I'm worried about the Nidoking coming in. I think I go Terrapagos. It's my safest option. They go Annihilate. I'm going to click Toxic again. They just Drain Punch, which does about 50. Oh, and I missed the Toxic. That's horrible for me. Just going to go out to Fortress. They Drain Punch me again. It doesn't do any sort of damage. And I'm just going to get up another layer of spikes. They're probably going to go out to Nidoking. And this turn, I might just sack this thing off. They should probably click Fire Punch. I think it's a 2-hit KO on Terrapagos. I'm a Gyro Ball just in case they go for like a superpower or something that doesn't kill. Try to get some chip on this thing. And if I die, then I can just go out to Victini and get a kill. Because nothing on their team takes a V-Create. That's why I think their Annihilate is going to be scarfed. They do just Fire Punch, which is fine. Let me check the damage from before on Terrapagos from Fire Punch. Okay, so if I was at 100%, so I have my Terra Shell, and they Fire Punch me, if they are Life Orb, it's Adamant Life Orb. It did 16. So they Adamant Life Orb 252. 16 is a max roll. Man, it did more than that. Am I being dense? I feel like, well, I can just go Victini anyways. I don't think it matters too much. And V-Create will get a kill every time. So I'm going to... Oh, they might actually save this thing and sack something else. Sack a Rillaboom, maybe? I'm a V-Create. I want to get a kill. They do go Rillaboom, which is unfortunate. I should have U-turned, but that's okay. Annihilate is super scary right now. Okay, let me check out their Annihilate. So they Drain Punch twice in a row there. And then they U-turn. So they're not scarfed. So the thing that could be scarfed is Nidoking. But I outspeed a Scarf Nidoking. I mean, obviously I will not outspeed it now, because I'm -1 speed. But if I have enough switch-ins, then Victini just wins. Have the spikes and the rocks up. I wonder what the plan is here for them. Nidoking definitely destroys my team a little bit. But if I can also set up a Shell Smash with Minior, then I'm in a good spot. They go Tinkaton here. So what is Tinkaton going to hit me with? Probably knock me off. I'm going to go hard Terrapagos here. They Sword Stance. That's fine. Let me just check what Tinkaton gets. So I'm going to go to Natdex. Tink. Ooh, that's Tinkatink. Tinkaton. Just want to make sure it doesn't get, like, Sucker. No Sucker. I'm just going to roar it here. They sub. So I get to put it out into the Annihilate. I think I just click roar until I die. He probably just kills me here. I definitely brought a really good set for this week. Very happy with my Terrapago set. You know, if I was crazy here, I would go hard Victini. Because you should never Rage Fist. If you Drain Punch or U-turn, I get a free kill. Honestly, I'm going to go hard Victini. They do Drain Punch. Okay. And now I just V-create. Oh, man. It's a chance to kill against a bulky set. I'm going to U-turn. And go back out into Terrapagos. Let's see what they do. They do Rage Fist. I'm going to click Toxic. They do just kill. So that's annoying. But I think that I can go out into Minior. And click Shell Smash. So let's click Shell Smash here. I can Terra Water against the Weavile. They do Drain Punch. Doesn't bring me out into my other form. But another one will. Or I could just click Sub. So I get all my stats. Yeah, let's Sub. I'm just going to break it. I go to this form. And I destroy their team. Acro kills Annihilate. Okay. I think we're going to win here. Weavile. Yep. You can Ice Shard me. If I Terra Water, I should live. Alright. I'm going to make sure that I'm allowed to Terra Water here. Just because it's a new league, I'm going to bring out... What is it? Pokemon Sports League rules. Okay. I just want to be very, very careful that I can Terra Water here. This is exactly why I brought it. Okay. Terrestrialization. 8 and 9 can Terra in any type except for their own. Pup down here. Minior is a 5-point Pokemon. Yes. So I can Terra Water. Did I not click Terra? I'm an absolute idiot for that. That probably just lost me the game, to be completely honest. Get a kill there with Victini. It's definitely not over, but it could be. If they go Weavile here, I think I'm in the best spot. I cannot believe I did that. Why would I do that? Man, I should have won that from tearing Minior, but I still feel like I can pull this out. Because Weavile only gets one more switch in. And I have Blaze Kick. So what is Blaze Kick doing to this guy? Yeah, that's... Alright, we're back. OBS just crashed. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to Terra Minior, which would have had the Minior sweep. And now this is just super close. They go Nidoking. And now Blaze Kick will definitely kill. So I switch out. I just click Dragon Pulse. They kill me. I go Victini here. And Blaze Kick. Let me see this calc a little bit better. Sorry, my other stuff is getting in the way. To 61. I have a 20% chance to OHKO. I probably just lose them. Right here. Unless they throw in... Oh, nope. Dang it! I lost the battle because I forgot to Terra. That's so obnoxious. I'm gonna have to go back and make sure. I thought I clicked Terra. Bro, that's horrible. Oh, I threw the game with that. Blaze Kick almost took him out there too. If I get the burn there, it also wins me the game. Oh, I'm so frustrated with myself. Definitely had that game on lock with Minior. And then I threw it away. If I preserved one more switch in too, then the game was over. Oh, that is frustrating. But it's alright. It came down to the roll there, and it shows here that I have like a chance to kill. It's like 25% chance to kill with Blaze Kick there. I couldn't go for V-Create because then the Weavile would outspeed me. Well, it's a game we play. I played it close, but I didn't play good enough, and I will not forget about that next time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Yo, this is Pup after the game. So, I definitely threw. Now that looking back on it, Weavile is banded. So what I should have done, so up here, if I go, I'm gonna go to this replay, okay? And skip a lot of the way through. So, towards the end here, where it's Victini and Raging Bolt versus Weavile and Nidoking. And what I do is I switch out. Here, let's see. I'm in Victini, and I could choose. Well, obviously, this is really bad, but Ice Shard had a chance to kill me anyways, like a 75% chance to kill me. So it's not that bad that I forgot to Terra. Okay. Now over here, where I switch out into Raging Bolt, what I should do, even though it's a speed tie, is I should nuke this thing with another V-Create. I also should have been like an extra point or two so that after a drop, I would be the same speed as Nidoking, outspeeding it by a point. So I should nuke this thing with V-Create because Weavile is banded. You can tell because he's not heavy-duty boots. He's taking hazard damage. I said that in the battle. So he's taking the damage. If I just kill that thing here and then go into Raging Bolt, Weavile is not... It can't kill me. It's going to click knockoff. And Weavile's knockoff, it's going to do like 60%. And despite that, I could kill it with a Thunderclap, I could kill it with Thunderbolt, I could kill it with Draco, I could kill it with Dragon Pulse, I could kill it with anything. So what I really should have done there is killed with Victini. Well, first of all, had a little bit more speed investment on Victini, because that's just a total misplay. Missed it by like 1 EV. Okay, so kill the Nidoking there, go into Raging Bolt and win the game. But I misplayed, had a couple misplays, and that cost me the game. But that's all right, and that's Mons. So thank you guys. See ya.